What's up? I had to fix the tracker again. For some reason it messed up, so I just fixed it. Cool. Now we're ready. Wow. Alright, so last time I got pretty much half of the items I need to progress through the game, and I didn't even set foot in Phendrana Drifter phase on mine, so wow. Oh, nice. Mario Party. I really like the new Mario Party. I wish that it got more support from Nintendo, because it kind of felt lackluster. Even though it's good, they just needed more content, you know? Man, the original Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2 had such cool menus and menu music. That's one thing that the Metroid Prime trilogy gets rid of that I really like about the originals. Yeah, it needs more boards. It would have been cool if they let you play online too. Like, come on, Nintendo. People like Mario Party. They want to play Mario Party online. I just gotta take time to admire the menu music. It's just so cool. So I've been playing Metroid Prime 2 Randomizer on my own time, and the things that it does, like the Metroid Prime 2 Randomizer is so much better than this one, which is crazy, because I like the original Metroid Prime better as a base game than Metroid Prime 2, but the randomizer for Metroid Prime 2 just makes the entire game so much more fun. And it's easier too, because they actually show you, like, when on your map there's little white dots or little white balls where all the items are. So like this game, I don't have to worry about that because I do know where all the items are, all the pickups are. But in Metroid Prime 2, I'm not as familiar with the entire game, so it's nice being able to pull up the map in game and see where all the items are to be collected, like, on the map. But it's just, that's one of the cool things that it does. The other cool thing is they programmed in a feature where when you go to a save station, if you choose not to save, you can choose to teleport back to your spaceship, which is awesome because first of all, it's a teleport, and second of all, it could be possible to get yourself stuck behind a point of no return and then save and not be able to get out, so you can just go back to the save station and warp back to your gunship. It's just, yeah, it's really nice. And there's an option on the Metroid Prime 2 randomizer to randomize where the elevators take you, so you can add a little bit more randomization to the entire thing. And you can choose how you randomize the keys, you can choose how many keys. I mean, the Prime 1 randomizer lets you choose how many of the final, the Chozo artifacts you need to beat the game. But Metroid Prime 2, because there's the temple keys for the Dark World, and then the 9 temple keys for the final boss. The 3 keys you need for each area, you can choose to either randomize them within each area or throughout the entire game. It's got more options overall, and more quality of life changes that make the entire game so much more fun. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Just sitting around here on the menu, talking. Talking about how much I love Metroid. Okay. Just making sure my control scheme is working. how to just remember where I am and where I'm going. I like that too, and like if I do a Metroid Prime randomizer again in the future, I might do the fusion suits. And you know, it's not the fusion suits the fusion suit itself I don't like, it's the way it looks in Metroid Prime. It just looks so, I think it looks so bad in Metroid Prime. It clashes with the style of the game, and it looks worse than it looks in Fusion. Like, it looks good in Fusion. It doesn't, I don't think it looks good in Metroid Prime. That's just my opinion. Okay, I decided to save Flagra for once I get the wave beam combo, because I want to see how you beat him with the wave beam combo. So I guess I can go this way and go to Magmore Caverns and go straight from Magmore to Phendrana. One interesting thing though that at least in my playthrough of the Metroid Prime 2 randomizer so far is you actually have to collect the specific power bomb upgrade. Oh wait, there's something in here. I haven't got this yet. What is it? It's a missile. Yes, I agree. The Phendrana Drifts has the best music in this game. It's by far the best. But yeah, what was I talking about? Power bombs. In this game, any of the power bomb expansions give you the power bombs, but in Metroid Prime 2 randomizer, for whatever reason, you have to get specifically the power bomb upgrade, because I collected a power bomb expansion and it didn't let me use power bombs until I got the actual upgrade, which I thought was kind of lame. 2 had some good music, I will admit, I will agree, but there was one area, the first area you go to, Aegon Wastes, doesn't even have music, and it sucks. But all the other music in the game is on point, for sure. But Prime 3 had some really good music too. I loved Brio's theme and Skytown's theme especially. Skytown was really cool. It was BioShock Infinite before BioShock Infinite was a thing. What's up, John? Guess where I'm going? I'm going to the coolest place in the game. Phendrana Drifts. Ah! I can't see. Yeah, Phazon Mines is my least favorite area in the game, just because it's the hardest area of the game. Oh my goodness. So I've been playing, I was telling my friend Marty here that I've been playing a randomizer of Metroid Prime 2 in my spare time, just for fun, and realizing how much cooler that randomizer is than the Prime randomizer, and how much it makes me like Metroid Prime 2 even more than I like. Prime 2 is always kind of like, compared to Prime 1, just the base vanilla game, I don't like it nearly as much as Prime 1. But the randomizer makes it a so much better game, just because of how much more open it makes it. There's a lot I already went over with Marty, and I'll talk to you about it too while we're here. But the reason I'm bringing it up right now is because when I jumped into the lava there, I was trying to do the screw attack, and you don't get the screw attack in this game. I'm just so used to mashing the jump button to do the screw attack from my Prime 2. Because I was just playing it this morning, also, so it's fresh on my mind, and it looks very much the same. So as a base game, I like Metroid Prime 1 way more, because it's got the whole interconnected world, which I love, And Metroid Prime 2's world is very much isolated into areas, which is fine. It's just a little bit less, you know, Metroidvania style to have like isolated areas that you explore rather than having like each area sort of overlap and interconnect in all sorts of different ways. That's not to say it's not all connected, because as you get more upgrades, you connect. There's like each area has secret elevators that transport you to both of the other two areas in the game, which is nice. And when you're playing a randomizer and you get stuff out of order, you can access those elevators much easier, so the entire world feels like that interconnected world of Metroid Prime 1, but bigger. And so that's one thing that I really like the randomizer does. But there's some quality of life that the randomizer does that is so good. One is when you open up the map in the Metroid Prime 2 randomizer, it shows you from the get-go every location in the game. So like if I walked into Findrana, it would have given me the entire map essentially, and it also shows little white spheres wherever there's an upgrade to find. Every item in the game, all the missiles and everything are shown on the map, which is, I don't need it for Metroid Prime 1 because I know where all the upgrades are in Metroid Prime 1, just because of how much I've played it and sequence broke it. But Metroid Prime 2, I'm a little less familiar with, so it's really nice to be able to open your map and see where all the upgrades are and items are. It's a lifesaver in that game. And another good thing that they added, it's a crazy good quality of life, is when you go to a save room and you choose not to save, you can go to a save room and it'll ask you if you want to save, and you can say no. If you say no, then it'll give you the option to teleport back to your gunship, the very beginning, the starting room of the game, which is really nice. It helps you if you get stuck, because you can get yourself stuck in a certain area where you can't get back, but if you can access the save room, then you can just teleport yourself back to the beginning of the game. So some really good stuff. Also, just a missile. Okay. Yeah. Also, you can. There's more options for the randomizer too. For instance, you can randomize where the elevators take you. So the elevator that would normally take you to the first area of the game might take you to the last area of the game. So you just you can access different areas out of order that way, and that seems really cool to me. That's something I would do like way later. Like I will eventually do a Metroid Prime 2 randomizer and stream it. My first one won't have the elevators randomized though, just because that's very tricky and confusing. And that game's I'm already not super familiar with that game. But having a map that shows me where everything is sounds like really good. Also, this music. I love the music in Findrana. It's so good. Best music in the game. And then the best part about it is that later on, when you get deeper into Findrana, they remix this music. This bop of a track. It gets remixed in its own game. It's just so cool. I missed a jump. I'm enjoying the music too much. That piano, oh, I love it. I must have like at least 10 remixes of this in my Google Play music that I downloaded. People love to remix this song. There's items all over the place in this area. Oh, but I can't get this one until I have I need the plasma beam for all of this. Ooh, that's the ice spreader. That's a good thing to have. It's not super important. I love all the different effects that can happen to Samus's visor in this game. Another thing I really like about these games is the sort of the sound that you hear when there's an item nearby. I'm gonna go back out here to demonstrate it. Yeah, this game is like really quality design. And here's another thing that's great. So like, do you hear that little quiet like noise? Not the little creature, but you'll hear like this little humming. That little humming noise, you hear that when there's any you hear that when there's an item nearby, basically. So when I step away, you don't hear it, but I get closer to the item, which is over there, which is down in there, and it gets louder and louder. And it's a way to clue you into items nearby. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, the game already has a way for you to, like, sniff out items on your own. It's really subtle. And they continue that in Prime 2 as well. Oh, whoa. Speaking of, I heard... Oh, there's one over here, I know. But it's another one I need the plasma beam for. You need the plasma beam to get a lot of items in Phendrana, just because ice. Whoops. Did not mean to fall in there. The more I play Metroid Prime, though, the more I realize I don't like fighting things. Because it takes so much time to fight things. To like fight enemies that are like designed to, because a lot of the enemies are designed to sort of be like a puzzle you have to solve. Basically, you have to like position yourself into their weak spot to be able to do any damage to them. Is that another? Is this a visor? I can't tell what that is because I don't have a good view of it. I do know it's something. It's definitely something more important than... Is that a beam? Is that the ice beam? I think that's the ice beam. That's crazy. That means in this seed it's impossible to get the ice beam before the plasma beam. That's crazy and awesome. Whoops. I already have the spider ball, so I can just shortcut up here without doing the crazy complicated raise the water thing. Although, if I want to get over there... Actually... Ah, oh, dang it. I feel like I can jump over there without having to raise the water. Oh, actually, I could probably just get on top of it. And then jump down to it. What is hitting me? Oh, those little things. Oh, I forgot it doesn't... Double jump doesn't work like that. I can't fall off the platform and then jump. I have to actually initiate my jump. What's in here? It's in this... Having the gravity suit is so nice. In my Metroid Prime 2 randomizer, I finally got all of the main upgrades for Samus. But the very last upgrade I got in the game was the gravity booster, which is in effect the gravity suit in this game. But it has like a little extra feature to it. But it's not an actual suit. So like, I had the light suit, and I still couldn't move freely in the water because I didn't have the gravity booster. It was the very last thing I got. And it was in the water area, so that was annoying. Alright, so I guess I kind of... skipped a lot of Phendrana and went, like... Because I'm about to head straight into the Space Pirate Labs. I kind of skipped a bunch of stuff. I'll go back later. I'm just going to jump straight into the Pirate Labs. See how far I can get. I'm used to switching back to the power beam after every beam, because in Prime 2, the beams your beams have limited ammo, so having infinite ammo on all of my beams is not something I'm quite used to. Why is it not charging? There's something wrong with the... Oh, great. Something's wrong with the controls. I can't charge anymore. Oh, I don't have the charge beam. Duh. You're right. Yeah, no, I just remember that. I don't have the charge beam. So, I'm going to switch back to the power beam because DPS. If I can't charge the wave beam, it's not useful. And I have Super Missile, right? I have the Super Missile, but I don't have the charge beam, so I can't use the Super Missile. Yep. Yep. I'm looking at my tracker, and that's what it says. Ah! Having no cap on vertical momentum feels so weird in this game after playing Prime 2. Because that gun shot me from the side, and it made me, like, zoom across the room. And that's why that's why scan dashing works in this game and not Metroid Prime 2. This game definitely has more... It has the ability to be broken more than Metroid Prime 2 does. But Metroid Prime 2 can still be broken. If you ever watch speedruns for it, people go out of bounds and skip stuff. It's crazy. I'm glad these are the weak space pirates, though. Does this room have a... No, it doesn't. This is the room. It's not. There's another room that looks exactly like this. Whoops. And it has an item in it. Or 2 items in it. This one doesn't have a single item. No, it does. I hear it. I heard an item. Yeah, I definitely hear one. Maybe it's up there. Oh, it's in there. Oh, Cordite. I think cordite is super missile, so I can't get that without a super missile. Dang. There's something in there, but I can't get it. That's just lovely. I forget I can rapid fire missiles in this game. So much that I'm used to from Metroid Prime 2. Kind of makes missiles overpowered in this game, though. So there's some interesting things about the Space Pirate Labs in this game. And I found it out in just the base game from sequence breaking. But if you enter the Phazon like labs from like backwards, you don't go through it the normal way, there's a lot of things you can kind of mess up in the game. So that's why I want to go through like this, because if you go and collect the thermal visor early, collecting the thermal visor changes a lot of how this area, this Space Pirate Lab area works. Once you collect the thermal visor, which in this case, it's whatever item is in the thermal visor chamber. Whenever you collect that item, the lights like all go out, and different enemies appear, which makes certain events not happen. And it makes this room kind of like, I can't remember, it did something to make this room like inaccessible. Like I was not able to get this terminal on because the regular space pirates didn't appear. It would be like the invisible space pirates that you need the thermal visor to see. And they don't, killing those in this room does not activate the same event that triggers all of this. There's another room in the Space Pirate Labs where you enter it through one area and the space pirate comes crashing in through a window, and that window opens up the rest of the room for you. And if you go in backwards, that doesn't happen, so that window never gets broken, and you can't, it basically creates a gate in that room that's inaccessible. And I learned that without a randomizer, just from sequence breaking and going in backwards. So yeah, you can soft lock. Yeah, that was like, but that's not only a soft lock. That's like that is a soft lock, but it basically made it so that going through Findrana and the Space Pirate Labs was inconvenient for the rest of the game. Because while I could access every room and every ability and power up in the game, I had to forever from then on in the game, after messing that up, I had to take the long way around if I wanted to get on the other side of the Space Pirate Labs. Could no longer just cut through it, which is a bummer. I will not be making that mistake again. Save. I always loved the charged wave beam because I always ended up using it more often than... Once I got the wave beam, I always used the fully charged wave beam because it locks onto enemies and does more damage than a regular charged shot. But not having the charged one, like, this always felt very underwhelming. Just the regular wave beam to shoot, like regular shots. It does look weak. And it has a much slower rate of fire. Okay, so this room... Oh, I forgot about the flying space pirates. there's an item here that you would normally... The game expects you to have the, plasma beam to get. But there's a way to cheese it here. Is it that one? I think I'm standing on the wrong one. Oh, dang it. I need to kill these guys before they blow up all the boxes I want to stand on. It's annoying. Okay. So thankfully that wasn't the stack of boxes I needed to get up on. This one is. Yeah, I gotta blow that up. But I have to get... I forgot how I'm supposed to do it. I'm supposed to, like... Okay, I can't stand on that. I've seen it been done before, but I've never done it myself, so... There's supposed to be a way that you can just jump into just the right spot so your missile goes over that invisible barrier. But that barrier seems pretty big. Man, that looks like something I could stand on. Looks like they playtested this area, so you can't cheese this. Did they blow up one of the... They might have blown up one of the things. Unless I can hit it from here. I think I'm gonna look it up. Just because I know it's possible. I've seen it done. What's this room called? Whoops. Control tower. Oh, look, there was actually a way to enter that room without triggering the fight. That would have been nice. Oh! Right. That makes sense. I see how it's done. He's they jump over right next to it and fire over it, but the lock on has to be just right. I have to like lock myself in just the right position. So I think maybe a little bit. Yeah. Did it? Did I? Dang it! I must have missed it. Oops. Maybe I should have studied the exact spot they did the lock on. Oh, that did it. Nice. Third time's a charm. It's just a missile. That's normally a Chozo artifact, but I don't have those in this randomizer. It's interesting how if you don't walk all the way into a room, you can't scan items or certain things. I'm not even gonna bother killing those. They're not worth it. Oh, this is where you first see Metroids. You can also skip a lot of the cutscenes in the Prime 2 randomizer, but not the Prime randomizer. Metroid. They have Metroids? Oh no. This is the one. This window right here. Oh, I have to set... Do I have to set the Metroid free? Yeah. So, the Space Pirates bust through this window right here. But if you... If it's not the regular Space Pirates, they won't do it. So if you, like, do things out of sequence... Uh-oh. Oh, I just have to scan him, and then he broke out himself. Okay. Really annoying to kill him without an ice beam. He grew! Yeah, that's right. I'm here, Space Pirates. Better bust open that window. Ah! So that's a missile right there. And that's a missile up there. Okay. Both missiles. That's okay. At least I can get this one. I can't get the other one because it's, I need the super missile, which requires the charge beam. Ice Beetle. Those guys are big. I didn't realize how big those guys are. Oh. Here's where you get the... Usually get the visor, thermal visor, but it's just a missile. Oh well, guess I'll get it anyway? No, I'm not gonna get it. If I get that, then the whole place is gonna be dark. Actually, if I get that, it's going to lock me out of this room because I don't have the thermal visor. Because you need the thermal visor to unlock the room once you get it. So, I'll have to leave that be for now. Time to backtrack all the way back. Because there wasn't anything good here. So actually, with power bombs, I have the ability to go to Phazon Mines. No, I already have the... No, I have the... I can just go there the normal way through the wrecked ship because I have the gravity suit. And... Well, I don't... No, I don't have the ice beam. I'm forgetting all the stuff I need. So if I want to go the regular way through the crashed ship, I need the ice beam to get into the crashed ship. But there is a way through Magmore Caverns that goes to Phazon Mines. But it requires... And all it requires is power bombs. So I can go that way and get to Phazon Mines if I wanted to. I don't want them. Of course, the game might have something else to say. If I can't find anything good, I might have to go to Phazon Mines to get something good. To unlock a chain of good items. Whoa. That was awkward. People always complain about backtracking in Metroid games, but the thing is, it really doesn't take that long to get across the map. Like, the game's not really huge by any standard. And it's very connected. And you unlock, as you play the game and get more items, it makes it easier to traverse the entire world and open up new shortcuts and stuff. See, people don't complain about that in Dark Souls, but they complain about it in Metroid. Where Metroid has a very similar world to Dark Souls in the sense that you go around and find shortcuts and you like open them and stuff. Open up shortcuts that allow traversal to be easier. At least the first Dark Souls, that is. The newer Darks, I guess that maybe people do complain about that with the first Dark Souls, because Dark Souls 3 was definitely more like you just go to different areas in the game and you don't really have to go do a lot of backtracking and running around. Dark Souls 1, though, had a lot of it. There is another way to go here. Missiles low. I have 23 missiles out of 120. I don't feel like that's low missiles game. But thanks for telling me anyway. Let's see what Boost Ball has. That looks like something important. Oops. I was trying to get there without moving the platforms like a boss. That's not a... I don't think that's a visor. I think that's a beam. I think that's plasma beam. It looks like plasma beam. Which would be good. There we go. Yep, it's plasma beam. I can go get Ice Beam now. Plasma Beam. Now I can just disintegrate enemies. Oh yeah, and all the missiles that are trapped behind ice. Oh, one thing I loved about the Plasma Beam is how easy it is to kill the She-Goths. There's a little guy down there. I'll let him live. One thing I liked about how the beams worked in this game is how each beam was very different and had its own strengths and weaknesses. That made it, like, they didn't have, like, even though the Plasma Beam does, like, so much damage, and it's like, the GOAT of beams, it has a very limited range, compared to other beams. So you can't just... I mean, it is kind of... It's good that it's the last beam in the game. I just did an unintentional scan dash there. Right. No sniping with Plasma Beam. Ice Beam. Got all my beams. I forgot to put them on the tracker. I don't have all my beams. I'm still missing the Charge Beam. Everything but Charge Beam. Is there another power-up in this room, or am I... I think that was the only one. Was it that room or was it a different room? I can't remember. I think there's another room that's very similar to this one. I think it's this room you're thinking of. Though I can go double check, because... yeah, it's a different one. There are some rooms that are easily, like, that are very similar to each other. It's easy to get confused. So am I gonna get the Ridley cutscene here? Nope. Oh, yep, I am. I always liked this cutscene. You see his shadow. It looks so pixelated, though. Now that I look at it. That's such a cool moment. Like, that's an iconic moment. I don't care that it's a cutscene. You know, it's like kind of takes away control from you for a second, but it's very like it's a very memorable cutscene. Because the whole reason you're on the planet is because, in the first place, is because you were chasing Ridley. So this is the room that has the ice right here. And I got the ice spreader. That's right. Yeah, his shadow was just floating. But he was kind of just gliding, too. Oops. There's another item in this room that I didn't get. Another missile. Well, at least I'm getting a lot of ammo. I got 2 beams though, that's nice. I haven't even been marking my missile expansions, but I don't have them. I don't have it visible to y'all. I'm still gonna track it for my own purposes. Got ice spreader. Okay. I want Wave Buster though, so I can go see how it works on Flagra. I think I changed beams there accidentally. Yep. Can't get up there. Oh yeah, I have to open that thing. I think I can see what item is up there though. In the tower. But I have to jump over here to get a good view of it. It's just a missile expansion. Just push past them because I don't want to deal with it. Ice Beam makes Fendrana drifts like a joke. Like all the enemies and stuff just melt everything. Since I have Plasma Beam, I can get whatever's in here. Yep, everything's just one shot. Because the ball because Samus standing on top of that wasn't enough to make it move. You had to turn into a ball, and then you were heavy enough. Another missile. No, that's the charge beam! Yes! Haha! Victory! I can finally do this! Pew! Is that one? Yep. Yeah, the charge beam looks like a fidget spinner. It totally does. Those blocks respawn too fast. It's just a missile. I don't want to have to fight the... I'm just going to ignore that missile. I don't want to... It's going to waste time fighting the giant Sheegoth. Plus, fighting the giant Sheegoth makes more giant Sheegoths appear in the world, and I don't want to deal with that. Not over a missile. Now I can go here. Still haven't gotten a single visor yet. Also, I love in cutscenes when you're scanning, like after a cutscene where you scan, you see Samus take her hand off of her visor to sort of imply that she's like doing this to scan, which is like just a cool thing. Oh yeah, there's another missile to get over here. I should go save because I'm running low on energy. It's really nice being able to fill up on energy at a save station. Don't want to lose my progress either. That's something that only the Prime games do. The regular Metroid games don't do it. But they should. So now I can go fight Thardus, which I think I will do. Because he is one of the bosses I need to beat. One of the 3 main bosses I need to beat the game. And having the plasma beam for the Thardus fight makes it so much easier. The plasma beam, like, just wrecks him. You do need a visor for that. Yeah... Well, you can technically beat him without the thermal visor, but it's probably not a good idea. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should go do things that I can do with a charge beam now. Oh, there's a room this way that I missed? Oh, that's probably just a map room. That's a map room. Okay, so what did I need charge beam for that I haven't seen yet? Oh, well, I have Ice Beam now, so I can go this way and go into deep... Okay, I'm going to go deeper into Phendrana, past the area that you're supposed to be able to get to, because I have the Ice Beam now, and the Plasma Beam. I can just open any door in the game now. Why did I go all the way up there? That was so unnecessary. something that I really like that you can only find in the GameCube versions of Metroid Prime Trilogy, for whatever reason, is the particle effects you get while charging your cannon. So with the charge beam, you get light emanating from it that's not in the Prime Trilogy version. Wave beam, there's these like while you're holding the charge, your cannon's just sparking with electricity like a Tesla coil. That's not in the Prime Trilogy either. Ice beam, your entire gun freezes over, which is so cool. And then the plasma beam, it starts drawing in heat from like the magma part of it. I always loved that, and it was a huge bummer to me that it wasn't in the Prime Trilogy version. For whatever reason, I'm guessing it was just a glitch or something, like they couldn't get it to, for some reason they couldn't, they might have had some trouble bringing it back, which is understandable. But it's just one of the few reasons that I prefer the GameCube versions to the Prime Trilogy versions. Not to say the Prime Trilogy versions are bad at all. They're great. They're amazing, and the controls are super, super slick. I just really prefer the GameCube ones because I'm old school and weird. But also because the GameCube versions had sequence breaking. Or they had better sequence breaking. I like being able to see in the Space Pirate Labs, so I think I'm just not going to get that missile expansion at all. The one that's in the visor chamber. Because for the majority of the vanilla game, when you're going through the Space Pirate Labs, it's just so dark. Because you're supposed to use the thermal visor. Just incinerate these space pirates. No, it doesn't keep areas from opening. The plasma beam almost invalidates missiles. Just because of its amazing rate of fire and damage output. Just get a closer save. I still think we can probably beat it today. Just depends on how fast I find the visors and then beat the bosses. It's really just gonna come down to a boss rush at the end. Just crazy. I haven't fought any major bosses yet. Once I have all... Yeah, the bosses really are the easy part once I have everything. Although, Ridley is pretty hard. I feel like he's pretty hard. I always have trouble with Ridley. And then the Metroid Prime is not hard. It's just a long fight. It's just so long. It's one of the most long-winded fights in the game. Grab this missile. And kill a space pirate in the process. That was your own fault, dude. I wasn't gonna kill you, but you just walked right in between me and my missile expansion. Ah, go away. I'm not trying to hurt you guys, but you guys are making me want to kill you. I'll just say nope to all of that. Ah. Here's the really cool Finjana remix that I was talking about. This is also a bop. Oh, another missile expansion. It's usually an energy tank here. Oh, Thardus is that way. And that elevator goes to Talon Overworld, I think? Or Chozo Ruins, I don't remember. Let's see what else is here. Whoops, fell pretty far there. That's okay. We'll come back the other way. The room? No, it's not. Ugh. These guys are annoying. Well, that was easy. Plasma beam really makes everything easier. Okay, so there's a missile up there. What's in the gravity? What's in the gravity chamber? Another missile. That's okay. Missiles are fine. 150 missiles. I like energy tanks. That's what I really like. Can't believe I only have 5 energy tanks. Where are they hiding? Keep switching to plasma beam because I want to use it, but then the game's like, no, you need to use the wave beam for this door. Oh, I was trying to do a screw attack again. Can't do that in this game. I love how I can shoot the plasma beam through the water. Something about that just doesn't make sense, but... It would have been really cool if they added an effect to the game where if you are... Come on. If you're underwater and you had the plasma beam out, it'd be really cool if it made it like bubble. Like your arm cannon just started like creating bubbles that rose to the surface. That'd be really cool. Like it was just evaporating the water around it. Maybe they'll do that in Metroid Prime 4. Fingers crossed. I'm still like, even though it's been a while since they announced Metroid Prime 4, and it's been a while since they announced they had to delay Metroid Prime 4, I'm still somewhat in shock and disbelief that I can actually say that we're getting a Metroid Prime 4. That's just something that had never really... I feel like they kind of just moved on from the Metroid Prime games in general. Because, like, it's just been so long. I'm still just so happy we're getting one. I think all Metroid fans are. I haven't heard, there hasn't been a single Metroid fan that's complained about the delay for Metroid Prime 4. Everyone's like, whatever, we're still getting it, so... Wah! Oh my goodness! That scared me for a second. So, the way I play this game a lot now is I hold the lock-on button to strafe. You'll see me doing that a whole lot, if you haven't noticed. I like to lock on a whole lot, because it makes it's a way to control my movement in this game, since you can't strafe without holding the lock-on button. So what happened right there is I started locking onto the grapple hook on accident while trying to do like a lock-on jump. And you can actually there's a way to extend your jump height and distance if you lock on and you release the L button after a certain, after a split second for your second jump. It actually gets you further. So I'm doing that just out of habit to be able to move further in the Dude, the SAX would be really cool to see revisited in a real Metroid game. Ooh, burn. No. The SAX was what made Fusion so good. Fusion was so good at creating an actual sense of dread from actual, in a game that's not even a horror game. It was they really created a sense of dread throughout the entire game. Made you feel actual fear. What am I doing? Plasma beam these fools. The only problem with Fusion was how gosh dang linear it was. It really wasn't it was... At least it was fun, unlike Other M. But... Well, I mean, I can't be that harsh on Other M. Other M was still fun. It was just bad. But Fusion... We don't speak of that one. Yeah, no. Fusion was it's good, but because of how linear it is, I never really want to revisit it. Now, I'm so hoping that the modding community gets around to making a randomizer for Fusion and opening the entire game to make it an open world game, because that would be fun. But, and I think that some people are working on not a randomizer, but they're working on a mod to open the game up so that you can get things out of order. And that's the first step to creating a randomizer for that game. Because that game needs a lot of work to be randomizer, to be ready for a randomizer, because you have to be able to open the game up to randomize. And that was a power bomb, I think I just got. Trying to remember what I picked up. I think this is just a save room. Oh no, this isn't. The other one's a save room. Right? That one over there? Pretty sure that's a save room. Yep. I would also really like to see them do a Metroid Prime 3 randomizer, and a similar thing to Fusion where they open up more of the game. I have ideas for it, but I'm not, I don't have the... I'm not a good hacker. Like, I'm not good at hacking, like, getting into the game, or modder. I don't know the steps required. I'm sure I could do it if I took enough time, but I'm lazy. And I like to spend my time playing games, not tearing them apart. But Prime 3, I really want to see a randomizer that allows you to remove skip all the cutscenes in the game, because the game's very cutscene and dialogue heavy, and remove, like, all the dialogue telling you, like, where to go and what to do. And then, like, being able to, like, open up all the landing sites, because in that game, you move, you get around with your ship and go to different planets and stuff. If, like, all the landing sites were open from the beginning, you could really access, like, the entire world, and it would be ready for a randomizer, I think. Okay. So don't have... I'm not really ready to fight Thardus yet. I guess I could go to... Well, now I can go to the crashed ship and go to Phazon Mines. That might be my next stop. Pretty sure I got everything over here. Oh, gosh. Why? A single hit did that. One thing that puts me at ease, though, is that space pirate is now dead. Because he burned. And, like when you shoot them with the plasma beam, it does, like, damage over time. So, he's gone. He's dead. He paid the price. Oh, nope. I don't want to go this way. Must climb higher. These vertical climb segments are always, like, they're just a staple of Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime games. But also just Metroid, because the very first Metroid had a lot of, you know... Oh no, I didn't do the double jump! Ah, I'm a fool! Oh, I have no one to blame but myself there. But yeah, there's a lot of, like I was saying, there's just, in all Metroid games, there's a lot of vertical climbing sections where you can just fall all the way down. I keep goofing on these jumps. One thing I wish, if I could mod one thing into this game, it'd be the ability to activate my second jump from falling off a platform. Foolish fool. Losing my gamer points. Oh, did you forget the gamer points? Are you gonna start judging me now? Oh boy. I better not mess up now. Can't afford to lose those gamer points. What precious gamer points I have left. So where does this connect to? Oh my goodness. This is an area of Magmore I haven't even been to yet. Believe that's a save room. I am wishing still, like, even though I'm confident that I know where all the power-ups in Metroid Prime are, I would still love to have the thing that the Prime 2 randomizer has, where it keeps track of all the items in the game, because it also shows you which ones you've already found. Like, the ones that you've already found wouldn't show up on the map, so I'd be able to open up the map to look for them. Okay, so I haven't even gone this way at all. I gotta double back that way, and this room has items too. Oh, there's the room you get the plasma beam in. That has a huge, like, spider ball section that I know how to bypass completely. This room right here. So I actually know how to sequence break this room and get the plasma beam before getting the spider ball. I have the spider ball now, so I don't need to do it, but it does save me a lot of painful spider balling. Okay, well, prepare to give me a lot of gamer points for this trick, because this is a trick that's well deserving of many a gamer points. Whoops. First I gotta set up all the platforms for this. How do I activate it now? I gotta get up there. So there's a way to jump up this without the spider ball. I'm not doing it because it's kind of complicated. Of course, performing this jump is very tricky, and I have the potential to fall a bunch like that. Oh no. I'm gonna lose more gamer points trying to do this trick than I'll probably gain, but it's worth. I'm doing it anyway. I don't care. +1 style. Thank you. He has no style. He has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. See, I'm not supposed to walk up here, yet here I am. Ooh, almost. Oh, ghetto jump, that's what I gotta do. There we go. Almost. Ooh, close. So this trick There's a trick that extends your jump height called ghetto jumping, where you jump towards the side of like a slope and like navigate yourself around, but your movement has to be very particular. I'm missing the spot to stand on. Oh, so close. Like, I could feel that one. Oops. There we go. Finally. Boom. I made it. I didn't even have to do all that madness of the with the spider ball. Ooh, it's the flamethrower. Not the one that I wanted, but it's still... It's worth having all of them, I guess. Oh, thank you. 10 gamer points. I'm humbled. I really want the Wave Buster, though. But it was the flamethrower. Still, that's a good... It's well worth it. That is definitely... That was definitely worth the trouble. Okay, so what... Beyond... Okay, so... Another... Have not gone this way. Oops. And half a coconut. John, have I showed you the DK wrap unused version? The coconut gun wrap? Okay, I'm back. I looped back around. Hey Marty, can you do me a favor and link John to the to that video, the DK wrap unused version? Because he needs to experience this. He needs to get in on the joke. Marty's playing Mario Party with his family, so he might be AFK for that reason. You could just Google DK Wrap unused version. Actually, you know what? I think I could probably pull it up on stream. But at the same time, I don't think I have the... I don't know if I have the audio the correct audio output set up. So... Oh, there it is. You found it. Ah! The game stuttered. So, whoops. I got grabbed. Okay. Oh no. I can't do this without energizing the power con. Oh wait, I bet I can just... Yep, I don't need the... Okay. I thought I needed the thermal visor for this, but I do not. All I need is the wave beam. this way. Well, I guess we're off to Phazon Mines. Yeah, that's an experience. CG coconut gun. CG coconut gun. This Kong's got style and a coconut gun. This Kong has a coconut gun. That's great. Alright, I gotta watch out. Phazon hurts me because I don't have the Phazon suit. Ooh. Already got the more powerful pirates here. This is the annoying part. Oh my goodness, he's stuck on the... Oh yeah, like the knuckles. Oh dang it. That was great. His body was stuck there. Now there's a power bomb. Nice. I love that. Knock him off and it can fall down into the Phazon where he'll just die because they die from Phazon. Yep, he's dead. Okay, now there is... I know in this room there's a wall that I can power bomb. Oops. It's not hitting him. Oh crap, I fell. I fell down again. I think it's over there. Yeah. Yes, it's over here. Definitely over here. I hear it. Can you hear it? It's a visor. It's the thermal visor. I have heat vision. I can beat Thardus now. Let's use these boxes to get back up. Phazon Mines was always so confusing because when you look, it has multiple levels and all these elevators that take you up and down the different levels of the station. Come on, go in. Uh-oh. What's happening? Do I have to fight a big guy? Why do I hear the big guy music? Oh, yep. These guys are fun. This is another, like... Phase on Mines is just filled with enemies that take a while to kill. Or are just otherwise a pain in the butt to kill. Melt this guy's face off. Bet I can kill this guy without taking damage. I did it. I should have made that claim before. I could have got some gamer points. I should have made that claim before he was almost dead. How about... Oh, thanks. Thanks for not quantifying those gamer points now. It's a little... I imagine it's a little tricky to keep track of them. Also, Phase on Mines is where I start getting all these different entrances. All these different like branching paths. Oh, you're... Okay. You're just not telling me how much. That's good. Keep it a mystery. Well, how about this? I bet that any future Omega Pirates, not Omega Pirates, Elite Pirates like that one that I fight, I won't take any damage from. Whoops. Minus 10 per hit. Oh, alright, it's on. Oh boy. Those are some high stakes. Is that the right one? Wait a minute, I don't even need this. I can cheat to get up here because I already have the grapple beam. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Lost grip of that because I mashed and I ran into the geometry. Does he even see me? What's up? Well, he's obviously a pacifist, so I don't want to annoy him. Oh, wrong one. So he's just like, he doesn't want to fight today. He's like, dude, you're Samus. I know I'm gonna lose if I fight you, so he's just not even. He just clocked into work today and he's like, look, dude, I don't get paid enough for this. He's a bro. Let's go back out to the main entrance of the Space Pirate mines. So there's an item out here to be got. Ah, come on. I can't hit them with my plasma beam. It's okay, they're 3 missiles apiece. too? Oh, they still damage me when I run into them. That's hilarious. This is one of the funniest things about playing a randomizer or playing the game out of sequence, is because there's certain triggers that you walk by in the game to activate the space pirates attacking you, and if you don't hit those triggers, like, they'll just like, they don't care. But if I fire at them, oh dang it. Can I do this without hitting him? I don't want to. Excuse me. I just need to scan your terminal. Yeah, they're just chilling. They're not hurting anyone, so I'll let them go. Where's the power conduit that it's talking about? It said power conduit nearby. Oh yeah. That's something I need. Use the thermal visor. This. Which, I actually don't need the thermal visor for these. I can just look for these grates and then activate them. But thermal visor makes it easier. So now I can go there. It's just zooming in his butt. So funny. This is great. What's that? What the heck? Oh, also I forgot to mark the thermal visor. Just marked it. That might be the power bomb. So like, I've been getting power bomb expansions. I think that might just be the power bomb, like the first, when you get the power bomb, not the power bomb expansion. Yeah. So it'll increase my power bomb capacity by 1, but it's also, it's just weird that it looks totally different from the power bomb upgrades. Yep, power bomb acquired. Oh! Did that increase my power bomb capacity by 2? It did. It gave me... I thought I already had 2. It gave me 2. Because I had a total of 6. I only had 3 before? Yeah. You mean I was only holding 3? No, Oh, you're right, you're right. Yeah. So, no, I think it's 3. I don't think it gave me 4. I think it gives you 3 to start off with. That makes sense to... I think that's what it is. I don't know. We could always rewind stream and check it. I'm being a little sneaky about this so that I don't activate. Oh, nope. I triggered them. You guys didn't have to die. You did this to yourselves. That's okay. I need to get all the way down here anyway and get to a save room so I don't die. Forgot this one's locked. If I can find the X-ray visor in the Phazon Mines, then I can go beat the Omega Pirate. I can fight the Omega Pirate first, since I'm already here. So that would be ideal, would be to find the... be ideal. Also, I'm taking more damage here because I don't have the Phazon suit. Well, actually, I usually don't have the. You don't usually get the Phazon suit until after you beat that guy, the Omega Pirate. So this is normal damage for me to be taking here. Die. I did not say you could keep living. Oh, I'm about to go down to this level and it's gonna play a cutscene because it's like supposed to be my first introduction to like the elemental space pirates. Yep. This is the introduction to these elemental space pirates, but since I came in the back way, I'd already seen them. I love also charge shots from this stun them, which is nice. You can stun lock them. Doors have been unlocked. What is in there? That's usually where the flamethrower is. Be nice if it was the X-ray visor. Nope, it's a missile. I'm only missing 3 regular upgrades now, though. I'm missing the Wave Buster, the X-ray visor, and the Phazon suit. Which Phazon suit is required to beat the game. Absolutely needed. Otherwise, you can't shoot the. Oh, am I going? Yeah, I'm going right way. You can't beat the final form of the Metroid Prime without it. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna count this guy as an elite pirate because he's a more powerful version. This one you have to like break out yourself, and you have to defeat him to get a Chozo artifact normally. He's a tougher version, but I don't know. I think he acts exactly the same as the other Phazon elites, so it shouldn't be any harder. Alright, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna avoid him for now. I'm gonna clear out this room and get the other item at the top first. There's also other space pirates around here that I need to kill. Takes 3 charge shots to kill these guys. this that one? No, it's not that one. It's the next one. Energy tank! Finally! I got another energy tank. Alright, let's go get this guy. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna say no damage. That was not what I meant to do. My thumb slipped and I hit the dang visor button. Dang it. Well. Hey, it's another energy tank. Oh, you're too generous, John. Thank you. But no bonus points. That's okay. So I still got 10 gamer points for that. I was afraid it just negated the... Oh, none? Okay. 0 points? Yeah, because I took one hit and I... Yeah, that's what I thought. I beat him, but I took one hit. Oh, you're just saying you're not gonna... Because, like, I get 10 points for beating him without damage. I see. Stash points. It's just... Oh, I gotta take the middle one to get down lower. Okay. So the way I have beams and visors set up on the Steam controller, so the Steam controller has these two touchpads. So to switch beams, I have to touch the pad and then slide my finger to like the left, to the right, up, or down. And then same for visors. I don't know if you'll see that. But that's how I have it set up with the control scheme. So what happened was, because it's so close to my thumb, whenever I was fighting him, my thumb slipped and I went into scan visor mode and then I panicked. I also thought I jumped over his thing, but I guess I didn't. What's up? Hello. I am really close to finishing this randomizer. How are you doing, Superbo? I wish I had water. Yeah, it has been a while. I beat Castlevania. I don't know if you saw, but I finished Castlevania recently. I'm doing well. Really excited to play more randomizers now. This Metroid Prime is my favorite, my absolute favorite video game, just like ever. So playing a randomizer of it just makes it that much more fun. I'm being followed by an invisible space pirate. Oops. It's entertaining to me how these normal little space pirates barely do anything. They're just like barely scratching me. Oh, that's right. It's got to show me that the little poison gas is gonna fill up the room. That's okay, because I can instantly get rid of it. Pretty sure power bomb. No, it's not a power bomb. It's a power bomb here. Yes. Okay. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by. Oh, I'm sorry about the string key thing, dude. Two-factor authorization really annoys me. Like, it's more inconvenient for me, and it doesn't work more than I feel like it actually protects my account. It's kind of annoying. Whoop. This is pretty funny. You see the two yellow ones down there? They don't even know I'm here. But the purple one's aggroed to me already, so I can kill him without even alerting the others. And they're none the wiser. And now that I killed his buddy, he's like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, Superbo, thanks for hosting me. I appreciate it. Oh, it's just a map room. Useless. Is he shooting me from in there? Where's that other yellow guy? Oh, he's just running around on the ground. Yep. Whoops. I wonder if another elite pirate's gonna break out. There's 3 in this room. It's crazy because, like, they make these rooms, so they put 3 of these guys in this room on purpose because they know that in the base game you're going to be going back and forth through this room a lot. So each time you go through, you have a new one to fight. But it is nice that, like, when you kill one, you've killed it permanently. But they put 3 in this room because they're nice people. Game designers wanted you to have a good time. Doesn't look like I'm going to fight any of them. I'm going to fight this one, though. Alright, here we go. Oh, I forgot to... Nope, nope, I'm messing up again. Okay. This is really claustrophobic. Okay, done. Dead. Dead. Oh, thank you so much. What's down there? A missile. This is where you usually get power bombs. But since it's a lot of work, I'm probably not going to get it. I'm probably just going to ignore it because it's just missile. There is a save room in here. Oh, wait. Oh, the doors are locked. Is this one locked too? Oh, the door's only locked because of this guy. This guy's annoying. You can't see him. You can't lock onto him, so you just gotta... Good thing I had the plasma beam. Easy. Easy. I'm not doing that. You have to, like, navigate a maze. It's not worth it for a missile. Unless the doors are locked until I get it. Which they're not. But those are. What the heck? Oh man, it's not gonna let me in there until I... I don't need to save. There's save rooms lit. I've got plenty of energy, so... Famous last words. Hacked. Oh, really? Now this game, this is my favorite game of all time, and having, yeah, it's so good. Yeah, Various Seat's not very far. That's just like the first major boss of the game. So you didn't even get to go to the best area of the game, Vendrana Drifts. We'll be heading back there later to fight Thardus. Ooh, ooh, I remember this room. I can do this. And then the Metroids will attack the Space Pirates, and it's hilarious. Let's watch and laugh as the Space Pirates die to these Metroids. Oh, that's what you get, Space Pirates. So easy with the ice beam. Just freeze them and shatter them. Oh no, I might not be able to progress any further because you need the plasma, you need the X-ray visor to get beyond to go beyond here. Dang it. Guess I could go back and find some other things. I mean, like, I can land on, like, one platform because it's right here where that drip is. Nope, I missed it. Where is it? It's right there. Oh, it's moving. That's what makes it tricky. Is there another one? Nope. Ha! Who needs the X-ray visor? You know what? There is another one, though, that I have to find. That goes up and down. And I don't know if I'll have as good of a luck finding it. Dang it. Guess you can't win them all. I'm not gonna waste time trying to find that. It's just not worth it. Dang it. I could have scored some sweet gamer points. Ah! Die! Whew. I'm so glad that exists. Oh, thanks. Give me +1. Hey, I can actually go in those doors now. That's good. If I couldn't, I'd have to do that whole... Oh, they're... Aww. I spoke too soon. Hello? Can I destroy this with a power bomb? Nope. Am I stuck? Did I stuck myself? So I'll switch to Mario Kart, I guess? Oh, this is not good. I think I... Oh, thank goodness he's here. I thought I glitched the room. Oh my goodness. I thought that this guy wasn't going to appear, so I wouldn't be able to fix this. I thought I got myself into a predicament. This guy... So he doesn't normally reappear, because when you play the game, you fight him, it opens that, and then you go through this maze to get the power bombs. But because I decided to skip the maze, which I've never done before, I thought when I re-entered the room and that hole was unexposed and he wasn't appearing, I thought the game registered my kill on him, so he was permanently dead, and yet it didn't register that I had got the power bombs, so it locked it back up. I thought I created a scenario where I just locked myself, but no. I'm fine. It is all good. This way. Hooray. Alright, now let's save, now that the doors are open. Superbo, just to let you know, since you haven't played Metroid Prime, or beat it all the way, I changed the win conditions for the game with the randomizer. Normally, once you get through the entire game and have your Samus's full arsenal, you're supposed to go back through the entire game and do like sort of a treasure hunt for these Chozo artifact items, and essentially they're just keys that gate the final boss away, negate you from beating the final boss. You have to get all 12. I believe there's 12 of them. You have to get all 12 of them to access the final boss. But in this randomizer, I made it so that there's only 3 of them, and the 3 of them they're always given to you by the 3 big bosses of the game. So basically, I just have to go beat the main bosses to access the end. Oh. All right, here we go. Here's another one. No damage. Easy. Yes. Well, sort of. But, and the thing is, though, in the randomizer, you're already going to be doing way more backtracking than you do in the main game through the randomizer, just because you have to you have to navigate the entire game just, like, in ways you wouldn't normally have to, just because you're searching for items, and, like, you might have to go all the way deep into one area to find an item that you have to use, that will allow you to access an area way back just to go get the next item. You have to like backtracking if you play a randomizer, because randomizers tend to introduce more backtracking. Although, I will say for Metroid, sometimes it eliminates annoying backtracking that the main game would have you do. And like I was saying, like before you came on stream, I was talking about how, like, Metroid backtracking is not super annoying in Metroid, and I never had a problem with the whole artifact hunt at the end of the game, because once Samus has her full arsenal, it makes exploring the world that much faster and easier. And the world's not that big to begin with. Like, it's pretty easy to get around, and it's not super cumbersome. But yeah, like in an Ocarina of Time randomizer, which I played on the stream earlier this year, it makes you run back and forth and all around Hyrule way more than you would do in the normal game. But it's a lot of fun just because it's like a treasure hunt. You have to like the treasure hunt aspect of it and having to explore. Since I'm exploration is one of my, exploration-based games are like my favorite type of games to play. Which is why I love any Metroidvania game. Also love Zelda games because of it. Especially Breath of the Wild. So that game is nothing but exploration. Dang it, am I... Phazon Mines is one of the hardest maps to read because of the levels. Okay, so I can't go that way because I don't have the visor. Did I miss something here? Oh, that takes me back to Phendrana, which I might actually want to go that way. So if I go back up the elevator, and then go up that elevator, let me just go right back, yeah. Oh, nice, I'll have to play some more Borderlands 3. Have fun, I can't wait to get back to that game with y'all. Okay, that's fine. I appreciate it that you'll still watch, even though you're gonna play that. Well, since you won't be hearing me, thank you for watching, Marty. We'll see how long I can stay awake. I might not beat the game today like I thought I would, but I think I'll at least get myself to a point where I'm ready to fight all the bosses. So next stream I do of this will just be a big boss rush, which will be fun. It's really fun playing this game and not actually having fought any of the bosses. Like I'm just straight up exploration mode in this game. I mean, actually I've fought a few minor bosses, but none of the main bosses. Dodging Metroids. So I'll be going to the... Right now, I'm headed back to Talon Overworld. But the later area of Talon Overworld, the deep Talon Overworld, which is beyond... Oh! I got the cutscene because I'm... This is the cutscene it normally plays when you first walk into Phazon Mines. Oh, that's hilarious. The guns are still shooting at me. Okay, back in. So I'll be navigating the entire crashed frigate backwards. We'll see how that goes. I don't think it'll be a problem, but it could be, since the game expects you to... Yeah. They got that Stormtrooper aim, yep. Well, the reason they were shooting beyond me is because where I actually was in the game was not represented by the cutscene. The cutscene has Samus in a set location, but I was actually much closer to the door, so the guns were aiming at me at the door. What's under here? I thought there was an item under here. I guess I'm wrong. Nope, no item. Where's that? Oh, it's Chosen Ruins. I don't have to go there. So today, I saw the new Joker movie at 11 in the morning. Obviously 11 in the morning because it's not even 11 at night right now. What a duh. It was really good. It was really good. Really, really dark. And, like, scary. Just because of how, like, real some of the setting was, and how, like, because it was very much focused on, like, mental illness and society's view or apathy towards mental illness. At least, like, during the time period it was set, because it was, like, set in, like, the early 1900s, sort of, or not early 1900s, but like mid 50s ish, or not 50s. It was like 70s, late 70s, early 80s maybe. I don't know, but it was like old school cars and stuff. But anyway, it was overall it was just a great movie. The acting Joaquin Phoenix, his acting was just so, like, so stellar. It's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy movie. It's unlike any Joker you've ever seen. And in fact, it could have stood on its own as a non-Joker movie. You know, it could have just been a movie about a psychopath that went over the edge, or somebody that turned psychopath. You know, a mentally ill person who fell, who just like his downfall. It's all about his downfall. It doesn't have a happy ending at all, but it's very good still. It is the most unique movie that uses a comic book character that I've ever seen. Oh, I rolled out like an Autobot. How do I get up there? Okay, there we go. Oh, I know what happens here. I'm about to trigger some freaking Chozo ghosts, and I really don't want to, because they expect you to have the X-ray visor. Can I jump over there without triggering them? I don't think I can make that jump. I guess I'll trigger them. Ugh. These guys are so annoying without the X-ray visor. I don't like you guys. I do have the good gun. Yeah, but they're only affected by the power beam. You can't use the plasma beam on them. It's part of what makes them so annoying. I think I can skip them though. Nope, that doesn't open until they die. And oh my goodness. Please don't tell me they're... Okay, they don't stay invisible. I was about to freak out thinking that they stay invisible because they expect this is like where you get the X-ray visor. But no. They weren't that cruel. No! Come on, guys. It's nice that they're just trying to charge that really long. Oh, dang it. One of them hit me while he was charging it. When they do that long charge thing, it's way easier to hit them. I feel like they're only doing that because I'm up here. Got him. They're like coming up here to try to fight me, and they're doing that really long charge. Come on. Cowards. Come over here and fight me, coward. I can't lock onto him from that far. I don't want to leave this. I don't want to have to go back down there. But I'm not baiting him very well. Where is he? Whoa. No! I didn't see him there. Hey. Mean. This music is so stressful. Like, it's really stressful. If you want to trigger me, play this music just out of the blue. I'll be like, just because I forever associate it with these freaking... Got him! Ugh. It's associated with how frustrating these guys are to fight. I made it. I don't have to come back to this room ever again. Oh, I missed an item in here though. Oh, no, I didn't. I got it. I don't remember what it was, but I'm gonna assume it was a missile expansion. How do I get up there? Invisible platforms, probably? Yeah. I think it's invisible platforms. Or... Nope, I thought I could stand on that. Maybe I can search... I bet these are stationary, so I can probably search these out. Oh, there's one right there. I see the rain falling onto it. Actually, I think that's the only one I need. Yep, there we go. Energy tank. Nice. Wait, I don't need to go in there. I need to go to the very bottom. Leave me alone. Oh, this is some good music here. This music, oh, I love it. The wrecked space pirate ship, so serene. Dang it. I forgot to go to the right. That's a dead body. I think I can kill these by burning them. Can't believe there's still some space pirates alive in here. Oh my goodness, I love how, like, askew the whole thing is. How like, the ground's not level and all that. Yeah, burning to death underwater. Not a lot of people can say that they burn to death underwater. Oh, here's another thing that's interesting. This floating thing right here is a platform, and it's I can just stand on it. There's a lot of floating platforms in this game, though, so... Can't be too harsh on them. Oh, die. I hate when these explode because they make it... Like, if they explode near you, then your screen gets all staticky. Alright, so we got something in here. Oh, in here. That's a missile. 205 missiles. Whoops. Pretty sure there's a total of 3 items to be found in the crashed frigate, but I'm only remembering where 2 of them are. Because I got 1. No, I got 2. Okay. And this is the last one. And it's an energy tank. This is... Hey, look, that's a vanilla one. There's usually an energy tank in here. Can I not go in there? Okay, good. I was like, is that not going to open? Let me save. So that's everything that's in this area. So there's not really much of a point of me going through the rest of this to get back over here. What can I do now that I couldn't before? That I have to get to the top of the root cave. There's a item in there. So yeah, I'll go ahead and finish going through here. It's gonna let me? Okay. Threw off my groove. So the platforms in this room are set up to expect you to, because you can get into this room before you have the gravity suit. So these are all like single jump height, because when you don't have the gravity suit, it requires a double jump to get to these single jump platforms. Oh yeah, this music that's playing now is like, this is sort of the ambient like setup for the main theme, because it's like in the main game it's a really big sort of reveal that the entire ship is now submerged, because like you're going through these corridors and you're like, I remember this from the very beginning of the game, and then you get here and you're like, oh man, there's water, and then you go and you open this door and you look down and it's just like, whoa, and then this music's playing. Starts, and it's just so like, I remember the it's okay. I remember the first time I played this game and I got to this area and it was just like pure awe. Sorry. Yeah, I deserve that. It was just pure awe walking into this and then hearing this music and like looking at this entire sunken space station and realizing that I did this. Samus is the reason this ship is like destroyed and submerged, and it's beautiful because it's a bad guy ship and you're just like, now fish are living in it. It's cool. It's one of the cool moments. of Metroid Prime that I love. Yeah, same, man. If only I could experience this game again. It's just like, I just have so many memories of like the first time I saw certain things in this game. I love how well the graphics hold up too. I mean, I am playing it upscaled. I'm playing it at 1080p, but still, like, this is 1080p, but it was made for GameCube. And look at this. Like, these textures are still good. Like, you can compare it to a lot of modern games that have worse textures. The new Pokemon game, get out of here. Like, it's still got Ocarina of Time textures. And this game, so ahead of its time. Oh, let me in. We are all the way back to my ship. Now, this is where the ship's in. I like this Talon overworld music too. This music changes. Like when you first land, it plays like the a sort of lighter, more heroic fanfare from like the original Brinstar theme. But then it changes to this later on in the game. I love it. The right way? I am. Nope. That's okay. I guess that works. I wanted to burn it, but I guess I could freeze it instead. Oh, this is also going to require me to jump on invisible platforms. Dang it. That means that the visor cannot be up there because the game expects you to have that visor to get up there. Oh well. I guess I can still get there. I was shooting it. There it is. Uh-oh. Where's the last one? I know the door can't be opened with that weapon. Is this last one moving? It doesn't look like it's moving. I think it's just right there. Well, it can't be the visor, but it could be the suit or the wave beam. Nope, it's a missile. Wah, 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 wah. Man, what else is there? You know, I bet there's some things I couldn't get in Chozo Ruins. Because I didn't have the super missile? Oh, This room, Hall of the Elders, has something. Because I didn't have either of the beams yet, so I think this has two things. Is there a way to get there? It's convenient. Magmore Caverns. Okay. I really want to go to Magmore Caverns. I guess I can just go back to Chozo Ruins. Alright, well. That'll be my last destination for this play. This stream. And if I don't, actually, maybe I should, yeah. I'll get myself, to the safe station that's near Thardis, because... Oh, the tree in the ruins, yes. Thank you for reminding me about that. I needed the super missile for that, but I didn't have the charge beam yet, so I couldn't use it. So I'll get that, and then I'll go to the Hall of the Elders, and then I'll go to Fendrana Drifts, to the nearest, the save room before Thardis. So the next stream I can start off by killing the bosses. Starting with Thardis. Hopefully getting the Wave Buster to fight Flagra, and then hopefully getting the not Echo Visor, the X-Ray Visor. So I can fight the pirate. The Omega Pirate. I also love that I'm still getting these little guys. Because after you normally beat the boss that you get the Morph Ball from in this, he'll pop up as a normal enemy here. But since I never actually killed him, whoops. It's a missile. How do I get up there? There we go. How do I get to the Hall of Elders? This way. Oh, I never got that energy tank. Because I never beat Flagra. I was like, why did I never get that one? Oh, because you have to beat Flagra to clear out the poison. You know what? Flagra might be containing some of the... Oh. Ooh. The ghosts. Bye, ghosts. Flagra might have one of the items that I need because there is an item to get... after you beat Flagra, you go back and you fight the Chozo Ghosts, and then you get another item. They might be hiding one. But... Oh, I sure hope that that's not where the Wave Buster is, because if that's the case, then why did I, like... I wouldn't have needed... There'd be no reason for me to put off beating Flagra. If the Wave Buster... Because I really want to see what the Wave Buster does to it. Because, like, I watched another guy play a speedrunner play a randomizer of Metroid Prime. And they mentioned waiting to get the wave beam until Flagra, and they decided not to. So I never saw what it does, but apparently it does damage. So I really want to see how that works. I've never heard of it until recently. It's very interesting too, if it's true, that the Wave Buster randomly, not the Wave Beam, but the Wave Buster, the missile combo, can damage Flagra when nothing else can. Because the way you normally beat Flagra is by Morph Ball bombing these specific slots that do damage to it, and no other weapon will actually damage it, but apparently Wave Buster will do damage. So I'm really curious to see how that works. These guys become visible a lot more frequently because they don't expect you to have the visor yet. Ah. Nope. Thought I could jump up there. What have you got for me? Whoops. Keep falling. So hard to balance a ball. And it's a missile. What's behind door number 2? Another one. Darn. Just missiles. Very lame. Oh, I can get the missile expansion that was in the ice beam room now. Ah! That was... It held me like Kirby. Is this the ice beam? No, ice beam room's over here. Oh, it was an energy tank. Nice. So I haven't... Okay, I'm gonna take these elevators, because I didn't actually take the... These elevators go back to Talon Overworld. I don't think that there's another item to be found in the areas that they open up, but since I haven't been there, I guess it's worth checking. Nope, this is this area. I was already there. I was there already. And I believe the other elevator just takes me right above, what is that? Right above the crash, the entrance to the crashed ship. So, actually, I don't believe. I know for a fact that's where it takes me. So let's go back. gotta check something. So there's an elevator that's right before Thardis. Did I not get it? Oh, I don't think I opened it. No, I did get to it, didn't I? Yeah, right here. Magmore Cavern South. So that elevator... Is it this one? Vendrana Drifts. Okay, so what's this one? That's Phazon Mines. Okay. I was just trying to see if there was a faster way to get here. Through the already established... There is. Is there? Yeah, if I go to Phazon... The fastest way to get there would be through Phazon Mines. So if I go back through this elevator, I can get to the entrance of Phazon Mines and then get that. That's the fastest way. It's a lot of elevators, but it's fastest. I just fell all the way back down and I didn't mean to. I'm not fighting these guys. Nope, nope, nope. It's a lot of elevators to get there. It is kind of inconvenient that there is no easy way to go straight from Talon Overworld or Chozo Ruins to Vendrana Drifts. You have to go through Magmore. But at least there are ways. Because the world's so connected, it's easy to get. It's easy to get where you want to go without wasting too much time. Yep, that's Phazon Mines at the bottom. So I gotta get back down. Now I gotta go up there. Oh. Time to roast some space pirates. I love how if you hit them with the plasma beam enough, they just vaporize. It's very satisfying. Move the crane back so I can get over. Oh, I go down to the bottom. Then up here. I fell too far. Okay, it's got the red one ready for me now. Hasn't moved since I moved it, so I think we're good. Yeah, this takes me right where I want to go. Basically, yeah, I have to get to Fendrana from Chozo Ruins. I have to go through every area in the game. I don't technically have to, but to get to the exact point that I want to get to, the fastest way is to go through every single area in the game. Isn't that wild? Just goes to show how connected this game is. It's one big labyrinth. Alright. Guess I'll kill these guys because if I don't, they're gonna make my climb to the top very annoying. Oh, he's... I think I'm good. Nope. There's another one down there that's trying to shoot me. I hope he doesn't knock me off the rails. Oh, this guy's gonna knock me off, though. Oh, good thing they shoot like stormtroopers. Dang it. How did that happen? How did that even happen? So, like, what's happening is I'm, like... I think I'm holding too many buttons. And, like, I'm getting to a point where once I've become airborne, I can't control my momentum in the air. And so I just, like, it commits me to a jump arc that I don't want to commit to. Accidentally. But at least now all the enemies are dead. I don't have to worry about them. I feel good because I think I've been earning more gamer points than I've been losing. That's a good place to be. Destroy that turret before it knocks me down again. My final score when I finish the entire game, or just this session, the score for this session. Just this session? Okay. I was tempted to start jumping, thinking I had the screw attack. But this game has no screw attack. And go to Magmore Caverns, and then we go to Phendrana Drifts. But not particularly in the area of Phendrana Drifts that I want to be at. Oh no, there's a save state. Never mind. There's a save station right before the elevator in Magmore, here in Magmore Caverns. Oops. Ran right into that Zoomer or Geemer, whichever one he is. You dare challenge me, space pirates? Alright, I think this is it. Just gonna save here and then shut it down for the night. Or I could fight Thardis. What do I want to do? I mean, it might be cool to end this session with a boss battle, right? See, the save station that I was thinking about was this one, because that door also leads to Thardis. But since whoops, dang it, I just completely lost where I was on the map. Since I'm coming out of this elevator, it'll take me the back way to get to Thardis. Oh, you know what I can do though? At the very least, I can check the item that's hiding in the room, because there's another item to get in Thardis' room, and you can get it without waking him up. So, I think I'm gonna go check that out. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this will be the last check of the day. Gotta let myself swing again for that one, just so I don't fall down. Ah, what a great find for the last item. Amazing. I now have the X-ray visor. All visors, all beams. Now I'm ready to fight almost all the bosses. Well, I'm ready to fight all the bosses. But I really want the Wave Buster for Flagra. Might not get it though. Now we are totally set for next stream to be a boss rush. I bet you Wave Buster is the item you get from the Sun Chamber, Flagra's room after beating Flagra. What cruel fate that would be, or will be. I think I'll finish it off Sunday night, actually. Yeah, Sunday night. That'd be a good day to finish this whole thing. That was a wonderful stream, Ender. Alright, John. Give me what are my gamer points? 39 gamer points? Alright. I love that. That's a good number. That's a really good number. Because 39 is Hatsune Miku's number. Because 39 in Japanese can be pronounced Miku. And also 39 in Japanese can be pronounced San-kyu, which sounds like you're saying thank you in English. So Sankyu. So it's like people use 39 as a, like in Japan they use 39 as a text colloquialism, like a text emote type thing to say thank you, like how we would say ty. I don't think anyone says ty anymore, but yeah, in Japan they say three not they just text 39 to each other to say thank you because it's sankyu. So 39 gamer points. This is a nice little knowledge of Japanese culture that's that I like, and it's a good little trivia. All right, well, I'm gonna be signing off. What a great stream! I only have 2 items left in the game. Only 2. So let's see. I'm just gonna look at my totals right now. I need the Phazon suit, the Wave Buster, 4 more energy tanks, 11 more missiles. No, not 11. 12, 13. 20 more missile expansions, and 1 more power bomb, I believe. But I'm not doing 100%. I just want to beat the game, so we'll do 100% on another run. All right. Good night, dude. I will see you Sunday.